Welcome back to the show, everybody. Mr. Pop Dat Thing is in the building now. It's me, the one and only triple the G.O.D. And I'm always surrounded by my family, the squads of Ren, and you. Yes, you. You're live right here with us, right here on Team Geo Rep TV. And yo, welcome back to another episode of Savage Era. Because yo, we've got oil money number 390,236 live from where oil money comes from, because everybody got to get this oil money check. Vince got to get paid. And a realization I just had 2 minutes before I start recording. So I need to get this out to you, the people, before we get started. Like, for real, like, I finished watching this a couple hours ago and had something to do, so I didn't get a chance to immediately sit down. And I was thinking about, like, yo, giving the finishes and, like, really thinking, like, what the f*** is y'all thinking, bruh? Is I had a realization, right? Oil Money Land is what Raw After Mania used to be, or for my old school fans, what Canada still kind of is in the WWF. It's called Bizarro Land, because the only way I can explain most of these booking decisions is that if this is a bizarro town where just the opposite happens that should, or in cases things that should just happen at all, because no, just no. And we're going to be looking at plenty of just no, please, why do this whole thing. So welcome to Oil Money Land, aka Bizarro Town, where things happen that they shouldn't for reasons called oil money, I guess. I don't know. I'm still sitting up here. I got the results in front of me like always, and I'm really sitting up here thinking like what to do, and I have no way to really actually try to formulate my thoughts into other than the fuck. But let's do this thing, all right? Because we got to get to this. Like, here's an example of Bizarro Town. The match on the kickoff show was the Viking Raiders versus Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, part of the club. Too sweet me, bro. And you want to know what happened? Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows beat the former tag team champions on the kickoff show. Now, let's run that sentence back once more, please. You telling me the team that was the champions about a month and some change before the Monday Night Messiah and dude whose name is just Murphy now, because WWE has a thing with first names, are on the kickoff show doing the work for the OC. Now, given this information, this is very important. The last time we were at Oil Money, for whatever reason, the greatest tag team in the world is the OC, so I guess you don't want to book the team that you said was the best tag team the last time people got paid oil money, so that would kind of look worth booking. But why are the Viking Raiders losing to these people? Because they were just the champions. But I guess it wasn't important. They were just transition champions. But as we'll see later in this pay-per-view, I have high hopes. I have high hopes for things, and I'm going to keep those high hopes to myself. But I'm going to have to mention something very important to me as I think about this, because, well, yeah, that makes sense. But it is what it is. Now, the Mountain on a Mountain match, the Tuwake Trophy Gauntlet. Most of these matches were matches that were just have been on Raw for the past 2 weeks. And why is this happening? Well, everything in there was mostly semi-garbage until The Undertaker showed up, chokeslammed AJ Styles, and now has a trophy of a mountain. And I'm just sitting there like, why? Now, like, look, I understand. Taker do what Taker do or whatever. However, this could have been best served by somebody else. But I guess this is kind of equivalent to winning like the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, or as we'll see later, winning a Royal Rumble in this country of oil money where you can't be booked to lose because it's your country's spoilers. Yeah, do you see this look on my face? I'm just kind of like, no. I'm like, let's be for real though. It's like, I don't understand why. Like, I'll mark the guy, Undertaker showed up and chokeslammed AJ Styles. I might have had a dream about that once and couldn't remember it. Like, pro wrestling dream, Undertaker chokeslams AJ Styles. Like, and this just reminds me of something I remember mentioning. I don't know if y'all remember, but years ago, like, like when Shane had first came back and they did the split between Raw and SmackDown and all of that, and we had to stop the Super Shows or whatever, and Undertaker was like, I'm gonna defend SmackDown forever. They never paid that off ever and still haven't. But I guess as close as we're gonna get to SmackDown forever from the Undertaker is him choking slamming AJ Styles. So I shouldn't be picky, and I will take what the hell I can get here. But why the Undertaker the winner of the Mountain on a Mountain match? I don't get it, and I don't understand why that we had to go through all these other wrestlers to get to this point so that the Undertaker could win the trophy that looks like a damn mountain. I don't know. I spent an hour thinking about it. Still have no idea. But I think we should honestly move on from this. Your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, The Miz and John Morrison. Now, I think John Morrison came back after the last episode we did on the Savage Era about a WWE event. So John Morrison been putting in work. He got clean wins on both Big E and Kofi, and it's like, I don't get this booking, but okay, I believe you. But let's say this: Johnny Blank had been putting in work since he left the WWE, including that weird movie about him being a bounty hunter, and he was in that one rap video looking like Triple H. But we're not going to talk about that. But we just did. So you know what? I'm going to sit up in my chair because this is on my mind. So maybe I should try to piece it together for myself, right? So let's remember. Later on this evening, the Fiend has a match against Goldberg. No, actually, no, not Dwayne Gilbert. Goldberg, whatever. You guys, listen. I'm confused. Okay, let's try this again. Remember, The Miz had his house broken into by the Fiend or whatever. Daniel Bryan has been whisked out of the title picture because he wasn't going to win no damn way. And then The Miz was just strangling around somewhere. And then John Morrison came back and it's like, yo, the dirt sheet and, all this stuff. And it's been a great build to this. I honestly didn't see this finish happening. See, my thing was, I didn't think that they was going to drag this all the way out to, like, Mania, much less the Elimination Chamber. But I guess if you finna go for a surprise finish and then maybe put the tag titles back on the New Day in a couple of weeks on a random episode of SmackDown, I guess if you're trying to open up the tag team division, my boys, the Usos, are in the building, so get them the belt back because them my knuckles, so do that or something. But there was a chair involved in the finish. The match was hot, and then John Morrison just hit Big E with a chair. Clack. Done. So, given the dirty finish, this ain't over yet. So I'm wondering, are the New Day even gonna get a shot tonight on SmackDown? Hell, or the New Day, is anybody on this roster from SmackDown even gonna show up? Is it gonna be NXT to Takeover Part 2? Because we probably shouldn't talk about Charlotte right now because Charlotte ruined all of my fantasy WrestleMania booking by, going over there to Rhea Ripley land. And, for some reason, Shayna Baszler, she up her biting people. Like, Shayna Baszler got the note like, yo, it's Bloody Roar. Let me bite motherfuckers. And she bit the man. And, we're not going to talk about that. The Raw Women's Championship is not being defended at all. I don't think Becky is probably going to have a defense until WrestleMania. You know what? Let me finish that statement, then we can move on. The man might have to defend the title maybe once, maybe twice, on a random episode of Raw against a random person. Because there's something about an Elimination Chamber, which we know Shayna Baszler's gonna win because, let's just be for real. Because I'm here now, I'm here in this town, let's just do this shit. Let's see. We got Charlotte trying to elevate the NXT Women's Championship, which needs no elevation from you, Miss Flair. Just saying. You fine, and you gonna go down as one of the greatest of all time. The title don't need you. Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair are perfectly fine feuding over the title. They don't need your help. But given everything that happened the last time we had Oil Money and how things have changed since NXT dominated Survivor Series, yeah, I should have saw this coming. So, I don't know why. It's like, because when you sit up here and think about the Women's Elimination Chamber and all that are in it, it's like, Why don't y'all just, well, you know what? Elimination Chamber makes sense because it's a proper way to put Shayna Baszler over. And when I think about this, because we're in Shayna Baszler land, she did all she could in NXT. It's not one of those things where you have wrestlers who want to stay in NXT forever because it ain't nothing for them on the main roster. Shayna Baszler will do fine for herself, but she done whooped everybody. So she needs to whoop some of the old people again, you know what I'm saying, for the people who weren't familiar when it was an NXT all day. So it's going to be interesting at the Elimination Chamber when we come back for this episode of the Savage Era to talk about that. But right now, we talked about that. And I don't know how we got from Miz and Morrison winning the tag titles to Women Elimination Chamber, but hey, this is Savage Era. We do what we want. It is what it is. Moving on, in the actual matches on Oil Money. Dude with probably the best theme song right now in WWE, my boy Angel Garza. It's in up whooping his cousin Humberto Carrillo twice in a week, and maybe 3-4 times in the last 2. It's like all Angel Garza do is deliver Carrillo massive L's. All he do every time they get in the ring, L. Just deliver this fool L's. Remember, like a month ago, I was like, they finna sit up here and they building this dude for something big at WrestleMania, whatever. You can't build something big at WrestleMania if he losing to his cousin every time they get in the damn ring. Match was decent, but the problem is I saw that match 3 nights ago. I don't want to see it again. Well, at least not this soon. Or maybe the real answer is at all. My thing is, internet, I got something for you, because I'm going to sit up in the seat again. How long is it going to be before they just start calling this fool Garza? How long before they start calling them Garza? I'm taking bets. I say, if Garza don't go back to NXT or whatever and go slurp back over there, even though that theme song hella dope, I give it 3 weeks. I give it 3 weeks while he walking out with Mighty Minx sitting up here, yo, it's Garza. So, because see, here's the thing, at least Humberto Carrillo, at least they not just gonna call him Humberto or call him Carrillo. So, I think his first and last name are safe. Garza, they finna start calling my dude Garza, and I'm going to be upset. Like, given what our next match is that, yeah, I shouldn't see the same match twice in a week. In the exact same way. Go why? Okay? Why do I see the exact same match twice in a week? That's what I'm asking myself right now. And I'm asking you, internet. Why am I seeing the same match twice in a week? Just asking for a friend. That friend is also me, and he is deep inside my head wondering what the fuck. Alright, let's move on. When I think about this now, in retrospect, of the wrestler formerly known as Buddy Murphy, and the Monday night pick something, Seth Rollins, I'm like, again, I kind of thought I was sour on the Monday Night Messiah gimmick. Still not. Still dope. Still a dope way to keep Seth Rollins relevant because Brock Lesnar is the damn champion. We'll get to this later because we kind of got to. Yeah. Yeah. Give me a second. I'm almost with y'all. I'm gonna be back with y'all in a second. My brain's doing a thing. Okay. Oh, okay. We're good now. We're good. Okay, so Seth Rollins and the artist formerly known as Buddy Murphy versus the Street Profits. Let's see. Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy are still the champions. I'm like, my boy Montez Ford been clowning. Like, literally, like, y'all can see that match on Monday Night. He's going, I'm like, he in it. He's like, and doing all that. I thought that was kind of dope. Like, I know somebody got that as a reaction gift or something now. Like, the reaction gift of nutted, but she's still sucking. That's the nutted, but she's still sucking. Oh my God. But seriously though, even given all of this, even given the match was great. Hell, Montez Ford, if anything, Montez Ford went out there and put on a great match. Seth Rollins helped him. Seth Rollins helped him look extra good. Here's where I see this going. Number one, let me knock on wood when I say this. Here is my hope that the Street Profits don't end up like my boys. Because Papa 40 and check your rollies. You know what time it is. Two black men who probably should have been tag team champions at some point. Who were mad over, no. Probably because they were, because, gee, you know what, I'm not even finna reference videos like that. But, you know what I'm saying, like, well, I want to make that reference so bad, but I know this is not the time or place to make that reference. All the white people yelling to help me, please. Okay, I did it. But anyway, just like we talked about Humberto versus best theme in WWE right now, and how you wonder about, like, you think they about to strap this rocket to Humberto Carrillo. I'm wondering if that, are we really building the Street Profits to take the titles either at Mania or at Elimination Chamber before that, and walk into the walk into a pay-per-view with the titles? Because I really think if you get my boys Ford and Dawkins and get them the belts, get this out my eye, excuse me, they can do some work. That's just me. That's just me and what I believe, that you can book a great program with them as the champions. Because they already over. I'm like, before they even wrestled a match on Raw, they spent all that time just like guest starring on Raw and doing all them things though. And it's like the fans are really behind the Street Profits. I don't know why you would be, because we want the smoke. All day. All day. We want the smoke. Get the red cups out. We want the smoke. I'm like, they had, your oil money fans had the "we want the smoke" signs out, so you know they over. You know they over. The thing is that let's rewind to the beginning of this pay-per-view. The best tag team in the world, according to a random oil money pay-per-view, beat the champions who got their titles taken by the Monday Night Messiah and the artist formerly known as Buddy Murphy, which still in booking weirdness makes no sense to me whatsoever at all. It kind of does. And why were the Viking Raiders the champions in the first damn place? Because you kind of knew they were transitional champions, because they had no one else the titles put on. And we could talk about somebody else, but here's hoping when I get back on the mic Saturday night that they make an appearance over there, because they can do some work over there, because that tag team division over there, in place we will not mention right now, is stacked over there. So if my boys finna go over there, that'll be dope. If they just taking a break for a minute while they try to find something for my boys to do, they gonna do that, but we'll see. We'll see. Again, what is the state of the Raw Tag Team division? I think we just stated it. The Street Profits, if they decide to book it, the Street Profits can carry the championship. Now, the Monday Night Messiah can keep his gimmick. He can keep the artist formerly known as Buddy Murphy and AOP and whatever, and they knew the Church of Shield or whatever they trying to do. Because here's the thing, and you know what, we should probably say this in 2 matches from now. I got a feeling that after Drew McIntyre kicks the shit out of Brock Lesnar, and I mean kick him by literally Claymoreing this fool, he gonna need somebody to immediately wrestle, and that is going to be Seth Rollins. And that's what I honestly just thought about this. What this build for the Monday Night Messiah is that this is something for after they take the title off Brock and we get back to normal business of the title being seen on television every week, and not when Brock Lesnar decides to show up and get ready to defend it in the way that he defends titles, because everything you stand for. But yeah, but that's kind of where we are right now. That's kind of where we are at this juncture of trying to figure out, like, what you finna do with Seth Rollins and the squadron, because you have got to think that his next thing is that he just sitting here chilling. They just giving him some titles so that he can have some shiny on his waist with his boy Murphy until it's time for them to drop it. But who you finna drop it to? Like, the Viking Raiders don't need to be champions again. The OC have no reason, and the Street Profits got that proper build, and they over enough for them to carry the titles and do their own thing while Seth Rollins go fade into the background and go fight Drew McIntyre, because you know that's what the hell's gonna happen. So it is what it is with that. In other news, that guy Mansoor, yeah, he beat Dolph Ziggler, and we're not finna talk about this no more. The only time he wrestled is Oil Money. He undefeated at Oil Money. He ain't never gonna lose at Oil Money. So here's something I just thought of, and I'm finna sit up in my seat again. Mansoor is new Undertaker at Oil Money. Wait for a couple of years. He's 30-0 at Oil Money. In Oil Money events, he ain't never gonna be on Raw. He ain't gonna never be on SmackDown. No other pay-per-views. In his home country, he's undefeated at fake WrestleMania Oil Money. Just get him out of here. I'm like, I ain't even mad at guy. I ain't even mad at guy that, yo, you get a nice little payday. You ain't got to go nowhere. Like the WWE come to you. You ain't got to travel for 2 weeks a year. Every time we do Oil Money, just show up and we'll let you body a fool. And it's just like, no. But yeah. I'm like, my thing is that it's weird enough that, and then I'm going to say this because I got to be honest. I expect a lot more from a Dolph Ziggler match. And I'm a man who expects nothing. Expect nothing. I expected more from a Dolph Ziggler match from this Mansoor fellow who you know was going to win anyway. But the match was decent. At best. I expect better. I expect better for Dolph Ziggler going out there to do the job for the hometown guy who will never be booked to lose in his home country because of oil money. Are we done here? We are super done here. Give me a second. I just need to massage my head. It's okay. I got this. I got this. Okay? I got this. Let me see. Straighten out my beard here. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get this together because give me a second. I need some water too. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta refresh your throat, whatnot. Oh, yummy. Okay. Why? WHY question mark exclamation point question mark. Okay, I get this. In order for Drew McIntyre to claymore Brock Lesnar, Ricochet has to kick him in the ball for this to happen. Ricochet gets served up to Brock Lesnar. This is not as bad as when Kofi lost in 9 seconds. But why did we even waste our time booking this? Why? Why was this a thing I had to watch? Why did I have to watch Ricochet, who was a couple of months ago was gonna be that dude, sitting up here taking an L from Brock? Why? Ugh. Just why? And to think we're not done and it gets worse. But why? Just why? It's like Brock Lesnar should have just choked out until WrestleMania for him to get claymored by the Chosen One. That's just what this should have been. There should have been no Brock Lesnar. But it's like, but your champion needs to show up to the biggest pay-per-view of Oil Money's career. So yeah, we gotta get you somebody in there to quickly body. Poor fucking Ricochet. How does Ricochet recover from this? Y'all should send him back to NXT or something. I don't know what you're gonna do with my guy. Like I love watching this dude wrestle, but why would y'all sit up here and book this? Why would y'all sit up here and book this shit? Why? Just what the fuck, dude? Like, I am confused. And a lot of times the reason why the Savage Era exists because this is me therapeutically getting out my thoughts about the thing that I watch, and I'm sitting up here like, the fuck? Why would you sit up here and book Brock Lesnar first and fucking Ricochet? Why? I get it. Brock Lesnar got kicked in the balls by this man. It cost him the Royal Rumble. But why at Oil Money you send this dude out there and he gets destroyed in a minute and a half? Like, Paul Heyman took longer to introduce Brock Lesnar than the actual match happened, but that happens more times than not, so I don't know why I'm stating that as a damn fact. I don't know. And when you sit up here and you realize this is going to get worse, you would think this is low as we go at Oil Money tonight. You're fucking wrong, pal. No, it gets worse. I feel bad for Ricochet's booking. Brock Lesnar don't give a shit as long as he gets paid. He is getting paid in a month and some change to go get kicked in the head by Drew McIntyre. For then Seth Rollins to be in a program with him, because I don't see any other way this is going to go other than such. Unless they finna call it the whole Undisputed Era and Mr. Bay finna come and get at my boy. But I don't see that happening. See, there's a disconnect here between me, wrestling fan, and WWE booking, because I did not want to see this rape session, bro. I didn't want to see this. I did not want to see poor Ricochet get raped by Brock Lesnar. I didn't want to see this. I don't want this at all. Just no. Just no. I have complained more about this match than the match was. Just why? This makes no sense to me. So, whatever. Just whatever. Brock Lesnar will probably not be wrestling at a pay-per-view. There will not be a men's Elimination Chamber match for Raw, because that would make no sense, because there is no buffer pay-per-view between the Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania like there used to be. Remember that one time Dean Ambrose wrestled Triple H for no reason because we needed something to do, but man, whatever. I guess. I don't know. We're done with this. All I gotta say. Remember when I said I was kind of okay with Roman Reigns and Baron Corbin? I'm not okay no more. I'm not. I'm just not okay. How long is this gonna go on? Just somebody shoot me an email. I'm gonna slip on my sleep. Tell me how much longer is it gonna be Roman Reigns and King Corbin, bro? Like, because I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? That's kind of like related to this. A couple of nights ago, I had watched a video about how somebody would book Kurt Angle's illegitimate black son, and instead of it being his illegitimate black son, it would be his illegitimate Caucasian son, and it sounded a lot better than what the fuck we got. Because it involved Chad Gable retiring Kurt Angle and having that be his rub, and instead of being Shorty G the scrub, he'd be somebody gangster in a decent hill. Instead, we got the big dog who, oh God, I just had a thought. Oh shit, Christ, no. Roman Reigns, oh God. Oh God, no. Oh fuck, Jesus, no, God. Jesus, God, no. Oh my God. Oh. This is how Lex Luthor felt when he got the life equation, dog. I just saw WrestleMania just happen in my head, dude. I did not just realize that until right now. They are literally, you know what? We're not even. We're gonna get into that in 2 seconds. Just Roman Reigns, Baron Corbin, steel change, Superman punch with chain. Can we get out of here, please? Cause I don't know. It was a lot of weirdness going on in this match. About you know what? I can't even explain it because I don't know. I don't get it. So I don't get it, and I want to get it, but I don't. Like, there was a lot of fuckery. I'm like, I appreciate Corbin's Superman punch. I appreciate that. Like that made my heart like a little. But when you think about now that this cage match could be a blow off to a thing no one really wants to fucking see, I'm scared. I'm legit shook. Like, scared because, oh Lord, no. Oh Christ! You know what? Let me explain what's going on here, because before we get to that, Bailey, Bailey and Naomi, like my thing was, I'm like saying I didn't expect a lot, but I didn't think Naomi was gonna win it here, but I know she was gonna put on a hot match because I didn't really think they really finna hot shift to Naomi. I got a feeling that they gonna take care of her at Mania. That she finna have her another WrestleMania moment if they want to keep her in the title picture. Because I don't really honestly think that Bailey gonna have the title for much longer. Because unless and I don't think they will. I don't think they building up a Sasha program for her because they the bestest buddies. They the best buddies in the world. So I don't think that that's ever going to happen. I would love for them to get their hands on the SmackDown on the women's tag team championships again. Because let's ask a magical question. I love Asuka. Yes, I do. When the last time she defended the tag team titles? No one knows. So I'm just putting that out there. I love me some Asuka. Go watch Chan TV, damn it. But when the last time, darling, you defended them titles? Me no no. But anyway, I appreciate the end because the match was hot. Like she used the oil money secret costume as part of the finish. Like stuck Naomi foot in that girl's shirt and then put her in a submission hold. And I'm kind of like, that was kind of dope. I kind of appreciate that that's how the match ended because yo, that showed that Bailey got a noodle. She up her thinking like I thought that was great. But then the question is that what's up with Bailey down the line? Because again, we talked about this earlier. We already know where 2/3 of women's championships are going to be, and it's not including Asuka and Kairi Sane, you know what I'm saying, handling business or whatever. No. This is more of Charlotte needs to elevate the NXT title for reasons unknown. Still don't get it. We talked about this at the top of this episode of the Savage Era, and we still dander at the end, and I still don't get it. I'm going to say this. Me to you, there's no way in hell, and I mean this, that the NXT title needs Charlotte. It don't need her. They holding it down. Rhea Ripley doing her thing. And they got a great women's division. They don't need Charlotte over there to elevate it. But I guess if you want people to actually give a damn about the title being defended at WrestleMania, yeah, get the queen over there if that's what you're trying to do. But the title don't need her, and she don't need the title. So it's like, I don't get that. We already know now, thanks to Charlotte ruining my WrestleMania booking, Shayna Baszler, the Bay, finna sit up here and whoop the man in Mania. I'm like, that's how you do it. It's like, it's Shayna Baszler's time, and the man could use a rest. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, get Shayna Baszler to go in there and murder the man. It's like, cause see again, I wanted Sonya Blade to come back, but here's news on Sonya Blade. Sonya Blade then got extra thick, and I think Sonya Blade might either be pregnant or getting pregnant, bruh. And I ain't sitting up here trying to tell Ronda Rousey's business in any way. But she sat up here, dropped the title like, I'm finna start a family, and I'm finna play Pokemon. I'm finna play Pokemon with my cleavage out, and I'm just kind of like, yes, please. So that's kind of where we are with that. So Sonya Blade gonna sit at home and chill and play Pokemon for bamboo shoots and shit. Cause I watched that whole thing, and she's sitting up here wearing that nightgown and like, oh my god, But anyway, even given all this, what you got for Bailey? Because I'm like, I know Carmella is in her near future, but what you do after that? Because when you think about, you're not going to build up a Sasha program in this long to make it actually stick for Sasha to betray Bailey unless they get pushed into a corner, can't find nobody else for her to fight, and then that's what they do. But that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense for the boss to do that to her buddy. So that's probably out. So it'll be interesting to see after this, and after they suss out the Carmella stuff, to figure out what Bailey gonna be doing at Mania. And we probably not gonna know the answer till after the Elimination Chamber. So there is indeed that. So they're giving that. You see, I'm doing the thing again. See, I'm leaning in now. I'm like Pinky's not fully in the frame, but what in the fuck? Yeah, we 35 minutes in. I'm like, I ain't making no money on this video, so I can say whatever I want to. The fuck. Okay, the fuck. You kid me with this shit? So, dear booking niggas, explain this to me, please. The Fiend been this unstoppable monster, but 50-year-old build you Goldberg. Build you Goldberg. Are you serious with this shit, dude? Get the fuck out of my face. Why? Why? WHY. But now I know the answer. The Fiend is not going to get anywhere near Goldberg. And if he do, it's going to be at Mania. But I think what we're looking at a WrestleMania possible main event is Goldberg versus the Big Dog. And I don't want to see that. I do not want to see Grandpa Goldberg get Superman punched by Roman Reigns. I don't want to see this. I don't care to, because no. Just no. Just no. No, no, no. No. So between this garbage bullshit ass match, the possibility of Roman Reigns and Goldberg headlining WrestleMania, because you gotta put Roman in the main event because fuck your life. I don't want this. I have no control. But dear universe, no, please, God, no, why, what the fuck, no. No, no, no. No. Just totally not. I don't want to see Goldberg, Roman Reigns. I don't want this. I don't. Nobody does. The internet's pissed about this finish as it is. They pissed. And now, I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Dupe. Why oil money? Why you continue to betray me like this and give me this bullshit? There's no way Goldberg should have whooped the Fiend, bruh. No way. Goldberg shouldn't have been nowhere near the Fiend. You shouldn't have been on SmackDown. You should be going to go play old versions of SmackDown with you in it. And there was only one Get SmackDown game you was actually in. Go play that shit. Don't be wrestling the Fiend. Don't get nowhere near Roman Reigns with the fucking Universal title. Don't do that shit. Just no. Just fuck no, man. Just no, bruh. Nah, family. No. No, 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 no. No. When. No. No. No, 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 no. God, please, no why, no, please, what the fuck, no why, no. How did someone book this? Oh, wait, we talked about this at the top. This is Bizarro Town. In oil money, anything can happen and you can get away with it. This is not the first time where you done literally pop the bubble that is the thing. That says, like, Seth Rollins gave him repeated curb stomps. Couldn't whoop him. Daniel Bryan pulled out everything. The Miz. Fucking Goldberg. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things needs to go the fuck home. Now, build you Goldberg, I ain't got nothing against you, fam. Like back in 9-8. Like, yeah, I love that. In 2020, I'm not feeling you, bruh. I'm not feeling you, fam. I'm not feeling this. This should have never been a thing. Goldberg should have wrestled Undertaker again. And then Undertaker wouldn't have a championship that's a fucking mountain. So that's okay. That's fine. Just no. Just no. No, 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 no. This is not what you do. This is what you don't do ever. See, I need some water for this because this needs to be getting stated. Here I was the whole time scared that the Fiend was going to get built up to Mania to get fed to the guy who's going to be the champion after Mania is over, the Big Dog. So, in Common Sense Town, you don't book this shit. Okay, you don't. In Common Sense Land, Goldberg gets in there and he puts up a fight and then the Fiend just choked him out. And it's like, I'm 53 years old, the Fiend choked me out, the end. Not for you to spear him 3 times, barely jackhammer this nigga, and then like, I'm the champion now. Fuck this. No way. This is like, why? Just no. I can't wait for Revolution. We can talk about some actual wrestling that makes somewhat booking sense, because this is bullshit. This bullshit. You gotta be fucking kidding me with this fucking bullshit. See, again, I was legitimately scared that the Fiend was gonna get fed to somebody at some point. But this shit, no. I'm not a happy customer. I'm not. I am not a happy customer at all. No, I'm not. Because there is no way in hell, that somebody thought this was okay. No. The Fiend have been this unstoppable monster. And you feed the unstoppable monster to 50-year-old Goldberg. No. Just fuck no. Vegeta, why? Because fucking stupid. Oh no. This is not how we handle shit. Okay? Just fuck. Just fuck. Like, are you kidding me with this shit? Like, are you kidding me? Roman Reigns is about to kill Grandpa Goldberg at WrestleMania. This is what I want to happen. I want Goldberg to walk out on SmackDown and relinquish the title. I do not want to see Grandpa Goldberg get fed to Roman. Just as I don't want the Fiend to get fed to Goldberg, I don't want Grandpa Goldberg to get fed to fucking Roman Reigns. I don't want this. No one does. Who thought this was a good idea? In any relative anything? That's all I'm saying. Who thought this was a good idea? Maybe I could be wrong about the portion about how we get the title off Goldberg, but it's the only thing that makes sense. Because you're not finna put him in there with fucking Baron Corbin. You're not finna fucking make a program like that. You're not gonna do it. The only logical answer is Roman Reigns. There is no other logical answer. Because you're not finna put the title back on Kofi. You're not gonna do that. You know, I'm thinking of things you could do, and the only thing I'm coming up with is the worst possible future in history. The history where Hitler wins. The history where Goldberg gets fed to Roman, who himself just ate the Fiend for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it's just like, I'm in disbelief here. Like, yeah, I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, you walking up with your security force and, you know, you doing your kick and your stuff or whatever, and no. Just no. See, this is why we do the Savage Era. Because I need this as an emotional release of what the fuck are you doing, WWE? Like, cause hell nah, bruh. Hell no. Hell to the no, family. No. Totally not. I've talked about this enough. This is over. Just let me get y'all out of here because we have a dark dystopian future ahead for the Universal title. Roman Reigns is going to walk out of WrestleMania the Universal Champion. Now, again, let's just say this. I have nothing against Cancer Joe. I ain't got nothing against his character. But if you just want to put the title on Roman Reigns, y'all should have just booked around this old Baron Corbin nonsense and just put the title on him. Because, again, like, I'm sitting up here saying this as the worst possible future. And I'm not saying that Roman Reigns being champion is a bad thing. But remember when Shane was like, yo, SmackDown, the land of opportunity. The land of opportunity of a black man being champion for 6 months and then getting beaten 9 seconds by a man so that he could come to the previous oil money for something having to do with somebody who whooped his ass a decade ago. So fuck that shit too. Yeah. Super totally. Remember, we talked about the Monday Night Messiah. How you think the Fiend ended up with the title? Remember, Seth won it on bullshit, on a bullshit finish at a pay-per-view where it shouldn't have ended a finish that way. And then you come to Oil, you come to last Oil Money to correct this mistake. You come to this Oil Money to put the fucking title on Goldberg. Yeah. Yeah. But crazy, noisy, bizarre town. Just, god damn it. We'll be back with another episode of Savage Air Saturday night, Sunday morning after AEW Revolution, where people get stabbed in the eye with eye picks and, you know, cowboy shit, you know, like stuff. But we'll talk about that then. But yo, this has been another episode of the Savage Air. Mr. Pop That Thing, that's me, the one on the triple, the G.O.D. Mr. CRACKCOCINE, hashtag entertainment's #1 dope man. And of course, I am the baddest monster in existence, and don't you ever forget it. Always holding down my 6 squish murder in the squadron, the congregation, Betty and DB praise. My ladies of Brace, Janine, Betsy, Magdalene, and of course Miss Moss, and bringing this heat on the uno, doses, thraces, cuatros, shrimp. Do that thing, please. We stay winning. You know what it is. Yo, subscribe button, bells. Get at me on all my social media. It's all in the box down below you. Leave a comment, man. If you liked the video, do this. And if you didn't like it, do that. Do whatever you're going to do. And if you want to support this show with your cash money, you can do that by hitting up the PayPal, man, dropping something in the bucket. Would always appreciate the LUV. And of course, if you want to support this show and make it better, I'm going to be at a Patreon tip. You can join my partner, Hentai Ryan Bomber, and of course, my boy, Young Drew, a.k.a. Young Moneybags, holding it down on the Patreon tip. I always appreciate the love, fellas. Indeedly so. This is going to be an interesting next 2 months. Yeah. Elimination Chamber is going to be interesting. We'll get this mostly sussed out and we'll figure out what's going on from there. So again, now that we've changed our Royal Rumble our WrestleMania predictions, Roman Reigns is going to be the Universal Champion, and you're all going to be sad because I told you so right here live. Damn it, Goldberg, why? Poor the Fiend. Rest in peace, buddy, because can't be Murphy no more. And damn it, Garza, that music off the chain. What else was there? I don't know. Undertaker. Rest in peace. Yeah, whatever. Look, we have got plenty of more show for you. We do, and we've got it right after these commercial messages. Damn it, Oil Money. You always cease to make a fool of me. But I gotta get them oil checks. But seriously, more show for all of y'all right after these commercials.